Welcome, dear Stoic Becoming Adventures. Nice to have you back. Ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the world, struggling with personal conflicts and feeling undervalued? This was the reality for Marcus Aurelius, who faced immense challenges including leadership responsibilities, betrayal, illness, and rejection. In this video, we'll delve into how Marcus Aurelius drew strength from Stoicism, turning his struggles into triumphs. Have you ever felt ignored or overlooked by someone important? It can be a difficult position, making you feel like you're walking on eggshells. But remember, a lack of response doesn't mean defeat. By the end of this video, I'll share strategies to turn these challenging moments into opportunities. We'll explore techniques like reverse psychology to shift the dynamics in your favor and transform indifference into a chance for personal growth and positive change. Stick around to discover how you can turn adversity into an advantage. Number 1. When you're feeling overlooked or undervalued, it's essential to focus on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Redirecting your attention towards personal happiness can provide a refreshing change. Engage in hobbies and pastimes that you genuinely enjoy, such as watching movies, playing sports, or taking leisurely walks in the park. These activities can help elevate your mood and offer a new perspective. Inviting friends to join you in these enjoyable activities can further enhance your mood. Their company serves as a reminder of the supportive relationships in your life and creates a fun, uplifting environment. If you find that you're still feeling down, consider exploring new experiences. Visiting a new restaurant, attending an interesting event, or trying out a new hobby can be revitalizing. Breaking away from your routine and meeting new people can offer a fresh outlook and invigorate your social life. Stepping out into new environments and forming new connections can also help you see the situation of being ignored from a broader perspective. By prioritizing your own happiness and actively seeking social engagement, you not only boost your well-being, but also enrich your life with new experiences. This proactive approach helps maintain a balanced and enjoyable life, ensuring that you remain resilient and positive despite challenges. Number 2. When faced with a situation where a woman consistently ignores you, implementing strategic distance can be a crucial step. This involves intentionally reducing or ceasing all forms of communication, including text messages, phone calls, and direct interactions. If you share the same social circles, it means consciously avoiding conversations and minimizing eye contact. For example, if your messages remain unanswered or your calls go unreturned, it's wise to stop reaching out. In social settings where you both are present, maintain a respectful distance without initiating any communication. This approach is about setting healthy boundaries, not acting out of spite or frustration. It's about recognizing when your efforts are not being reciprocated and responding in a manner that preserves your dignity and well-being. Prioritizing your mental and emotional health is essential in this process. Acknowledge that continuing to invest emotional energy in the face of indifference may be counterproductive. Sometimes the most empowering decision is to choose where to direct your emotional resources and when to step back. By implementing strategic distance, you ensure that you are safeguarding your emotional health while also maintaining your self-respect. Number 3. In response to being ignored, especially if a woman has formed a certain impression of you, consider using this as an opportunity to display your true potential. This approach involves showing qualities and capabilities that she may not be aware of, thereby disproving any misconceptions she might have. For example, if she underestimates your knowledge on a topic, look for a chance to share your insights casually and non-confrontationally. A well-timed anecdote or a clever observation can highlight your intellect and wit. If she views you as uninteresting, take this as a challenge to reveal the depth and variety of your personality. Engage in activities and conversations that showcase your diverse interests and qualities. However, if her attitude remains unchanged, despite your efforts, it's crucial not to internalize her perception. Instead, focus on personal development and self-improvement. This approach is not about seeking validation or changing her opinion at any cost. It's about expressing yourself confidently and authentically, reflecting self-respect and affirming your self-worth regardless of others' perceptions. Remember, your value does not diminish based on someone's inability to recognize it. Number 4. When dealing with being ignored, adopting a stance of tactful indifference can be a highly effective strategy. This approach involves deliberately refraining from initiating conversation or making eye contact with the person who is ignoring you. Instead, redirect your attention toward engaging with others in your surroundings. For instance, at a social event, focus on starting conversations with different individuals rather than fixating on the one who is disregarding you. This not only helps shift your focus, but also broadens your social interactions, making the experience more enjoyable and less isolating. If you find yourself needing to interact with the person who is ignoring you, aim to keep the conversation professional and neutral. Avoid delving into personal topics that could lead to disputes or escalate tensions. Should the ignoring persist, respond with quiet dignity by gracefully excusing yourself from the situation. It's important to acknowledge that sometimes moving on is more productive than attempting to resolve a situation where your influence is minimal. This approach isn't about showing disregard, but about strategically directing your emotional energy. It reflects Stoic philosophy, which advocates for focusing on aspects of life that you can positively influence, accepting what you cannot change, and maintaining your composure and peace of mind. By practicing discretion and maintaining your dignity, you embody resilience and self-respect. This method helps preserve your emotional well-being and reinforces your inner strength, ensuring that you remain centered and unaffected by others' behaviors. Number 5. When faced with indifference or being ignored, it's crucial to conceal any signs of distress. The goal is to remain calm and proceed with your life as if nothing has changed. Stoic philosophy advocates for maintaining composure and self-confidence in the face of such challenges. Instead of allowing someone else's behavior to affect your sense of self-worth, continue your daily routines with a sense of purpose and self-assurance. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our inner stability and self-respect. By embodying patience and grace, you show that your sense of value is not reliant on the approval or acknowledgement of others. This approach aligns with the Stoic virtues of emotional resilience, wisdom, and integrity, encouraging you to respond with dignity rather than confrontation. In practice, this means engaging with your life and responsibilities as usual, without letting someone else's behavior disrupt your peace of mind. Demonstrate through your actions that your confidence and self-esteem are rooted in your own character, rather than influenced by external factors. By managing your reactions thoughtfully, you reflect your inner strength and steadiness, affirming that your self-worth remains intact regardless of others' responses. This method of handling indifference underscores the Stoic belief in the power of internal control over external circumstances. It highlights the importance of directing your emotional energy toward positive and productive outlets, rather than being swayed by the actions of those who may not recognize or value you. Number 6. When you find yourself being ignored by someone, particularly a woman, it can be beneficial to cultivate a self-focused mindfulness approach. This means deliberately shifting your mental energy away from her and refocusing on your own personal well-being. Begin by consciously detaching your thoughts from the situation and redirecting them towards your own interests and self-growth. Start by setting personal goals and working diligently towards them. Engage in new hobbies or initiate projects that ignite your passion and creativity. Plan enjoyable activities with friends and family, valuing the time spent with them and the experiences shared. Allocate time for introspection and self-development to enhance your personal growth and happiness. This approach not only fosters a positive mindset, but also helps diminish the impact of her indifference on your emotional state. By immersing yourself in pursuits that bring you joy and fulfillment, you shift your attention away from the negativity and make her behavior less significant in the grander scheme of your life. Over time, you will find that her lack of attention becomes increasingly irrelevant as you focus on creating a rich and rewarding life for yourself. Number 7. In situations where you feel ignored, practicing kindness while maintaining emotional boundaries is a valuable approach deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. This strategy involves responding with warmth and courtesy while preserving your emotional detachment. It's about not internalizing the behavior of others and maintaining your emotional equilibrium. The Stoic approach encourages you to acknowledge the individual politely, perhaps with a simple greeting or a wish for their well-being, without expecting anything in return. This reflects emotional independence and inner calm rather than indifference or apathy. It's a way of showing kindness while keeping a healthy emotional distance, thus safeguarding your peace of mind. By focusing on what you can control, your own reactions and emotions, you align with Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control. This means recognizing that you cannot control others' actions, but you can control how you respond to them. You embrace the reality that their behavior does not diminish your worth or disrupt your inner balance. This approach ensures that your emotional state is not dictated by external factors, but rather by your own steadfastness and self-regulation. Cultivating this attitude fosters resilience and self-respect, reinforcing your capacity to navigate challenging interactions with grace. It allows you to engage with others from a place of integrity and self-assuredness, rather than being swayed by their actions. By maintaining this balance, you exemplify the Stoic virtues of wisdom, patience, and respect, thereby ensuring that your peace of mind and self-worth are preserved amidst external indifference. Number 8. In the context of Stoicism, enhancing your social presence is about focusing on personal growth and contributing positively to your community, rather than seeking external validation. When you experience being ignored, Stoicism advises you to channel your energy into self-improvement and active involvement in meaningful activities. To enhance your social presence, engage in pursuits that foster your personal development and benefit those around you. This might include exercising, exploring new hobbies, acquiring new skills, advancing in your career, volunteering, or expanding your professional network. These activities are not just about improving your social image, but are avenues for developing your character and making a positive impact on society. As you share your experiences and passions, do so with authenticity. Aim to connect with individuals and groups that align with your interests and values, rather than simply seeking approval. This approach reflects Stoic principles of personal development, contributing to the greater good, and building relationships based on mutual respect and shared goals. By focusing on self-betterment and constructive contributions, you enhance your social presence in a way that aligns with Stoic wisdom. Let your actions be driven by a genuine desire to grow and make a meaningful impact, rather than as a mere strategy to boost your appeal to others. This mindset not only enriches your own life, but also fosters a more authentic and respectful social environment. Number 9. In the face of being overlooked or ignored, your response can significantly shape how you are perceived and how you feel about yourself. To embody your worth with grace, focus on demonstrating your value through your virtues and ethical conduct, rather than seeking external validation. Stoic philosophy advises us to express our worth through actions that reflect wisdom, kindness, and integrity. When ignored, use the situation as a chance to reaffirm your value by embodying humility, respect, and active listening. This approach is not about eliciting a specific reaction or seeking approval, but about remaining true to your character and aligning your actions with Stoic principles. For instance, if your contributions are overlooked in a meeting, continue to contribute thoughtfully and engage with others in a manner that reflects your commitment to mutual respect and collaboration. Additionally, embodying your worth with grace involves demonstrating consistency in your behavior and attitudes. Ensure that your actions align with your core values and let your character shine through even when others do not acknowledge it. This steadfast adherence to your principles not only reinforces your sense of self-worth, but also builds a reputation for reliability and integrity. Stoicism teaches us to maintain equilibrium and respect, regardless of external acknowledgement. By focusing on personal character and actions, you not only achieve inner satisfaction, but also make a more profound and lasting impact on those around you. Your consistent display of wisdom and self-restraint will speak volumes, highlighting your strength and grace even when faced with adversity. This approach not only fosters personal growth, but also contributes positively to your relationships and interactions, creating a ripple effect of respect and admiration that extends beyond immediate recognition. Number 10, cultivating self-reliance in the face of being ignored requires a commitment to personal integrity and emotional independence. When you're overlooked, it's important to focus on your internal resources rather than external validation. This means investing in self-care, self-improvement, and personal interests that bring you genuine satisfaction and growth. Embrace activities and hobbies that challenge and fulfill you, and seek out experiences that enhance your skills and knowledge. Developing a strong sense of self involves setting and pursuing meaningful goals that align with your values. Whether it's advancing in your career, engaging in creative projects, or contributing to your community, channel your energy into endeavors that reinforce your self-worth and purpose. Recognize and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small, as these affirmations of your capabilities help build a resilient self-esteem. Additionally, practice mindfulness and self-reflection to deepen your understanding of your own motivations and responses. This introspection allows you to better manage your emotions and reactions, enabling you to maintain composure and clarity in the face of external challenges. By reflecting on your experiences and learning from them, you can enhance your emotional resilience and adaptability. It's also essential to cultivate supportive relationships and build a network of people who appreciate and respect you for who you are. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and encourage you, and who share your values and aspirations. This support system not only provides affirmation, but also reinforces your sense of belonging and self-worth. In moments when you encounter indifference or rejection, focus on maintaining your dignity and grace. Show kindness and respect without compromising your emotional boundaries. This approach reflects the Stoic ideals of emotional fortitude and wisdom, demonstrating that your sense of worth is rooted in your own character rather than dependent on others' opinions. Ultimately, self-reliance is about being grounded in your own values and self-assurance. By focusing on personal development, celebrating your achievements, and maintaining healthy relationships, you create a stable and fulfilling life that is not swayed by external validation or the lack thereof. Embrace this Stoic approach to build a robust inner foundation, ensuring that your self-esteem and confidence remain intact regardless of others' actions. Number 11. When faced with silence or indifference, consider responding with mutual disengagement, not as a tactic for superiority, but as a path to self-growth and empowerment. This approach may seem counterintuitive, but by reciprocating their non-engagement, you can transform the experience into an opportunity for inner development and emotional strength. Rather than reacting to their apathy with frustration or an attempt to seek validation, use this time to reflect on your personal values and focus on self-improvement. Engage in activities that foster emotional resilience and personal development. Invest your energy in pursuits that enhance your well-being and self-sufficiency, such as deepening your understanding of your passions, pursuing new skills, or engaging in meaningful hobbies. By doing so, you reinforce your sense of self-worth and confidence independent of external validation. This approach transcends the superficial struggle for attention, emphasizing the cultivation of inner peace and self-mastery. It invites you to demonstrate patience, wisdom, and maturity in the face of indifference. Instead of mirroring their apathy, use this experience to reaffirm your commitment to personal growth and emotional autonomy. Remember, you are the author of your life's narrative. Seize this moment to write a story of resilience, grace, and self-discovery. Transform the challenge of indifference into a pivotal opportunity for self-betterment, and emerge as a more grounded, stoically inspired individual. This process of mutual disengagement is not about withdrawing, but about engaging with your own inner strength and allowing that to guide your actions and responses. Number 12. Adopting a silent approach in response to being ignored, especially by a woman, can be an effective strategy when viewed through a Stoic lens. However, rather than using silence as a mere tactic to provoke a reaction or make a statement, Stoicism encourages embracing silence as a tool for personal reflection and emotional mastery. When choosing silence, consider it a period for introspection rather than an opportunity to manipulate or punish the other person. Use this time to delve into your own thoughts and emotions, seeking to understand them with clarity and serenity. This approach aligns with Stoic values, focusing on self-discipline and internal peace rather than external validation or retaliation. Embrace this silence as a chance to reflect on your core values and personal integrity. The goal is not to sway the other individual's behavior, but to foster your own inner calm and emotional resilience. This practice of thoughtful disengagement underscores the Stoic virtues of wisdom and moderation, concentrating on personal conduct and self-improvement. By adopting this method, you maintain your dignity and composure, transforming what could be a source of frustration into an opportunity for growth. This disciplined approach helps you navigate challenging social dynamics with grace, demonstrating that your responses are guided by self-awareness and Stoic principles rather than external influences. Number 13, acing indifference from someone, whether a man or a woman, can trigger a storm of emotions. The key to navigating such situations lies in maintaining emotional equilibrium, a principle deeply rooted in Stoicism. This ancient philosophy emphasizes rationality, urging us to cultivate composure and emotional fortitude in the face of adversity. When confronted with indifference, Stoicism advocates for avoiding knee-jerk emotional reactions, and instead embracing introspection and rationality. Cultivating inner tranquility and understanding is paramount. It's about enhancing self-awareness and responding with grace and respect. For example, if you find yourself overlooked, Stoic wisdom suggests that you maintain a friendly and courteous demeanor without harboring expectations for a specific outcome. A gentle inquiry into whether something is amiss or if the person would like to talk can be appropriate, but it should be done without applying pressure or seeking personal validation. Should the indifference persist, it's essential to remain composed and act with integrity. Avoid showing annoyance or vulnerability and focus on your own actions and responses. Demonstrating inner strength and self-assuredness becomes key. Your sense of self-worth and principles should remain steadfast regardless of how others behave. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our actions, responses, and mindset, and to gracefully accept what we cannot change, such as others' behavior. This approach aligns with Stoic virtues of wisdom, justice, bravery, and moderation. It encourages us to handle interactions with poise and resilience, embodying a deep sense of inner peace. By practicing emotional equilibrium, we not only foster personal growth, but also build a solid foundation for navigating future challenges with unwavering grace. In embracing these principles, you transform moments of indifference into opportunities for self-improvement and steady character, ensuring that your responses are guided by inner strength rather than external validation. Final thoughts. As we embark on the intricate journey of discerning intentions and forging genuine connections, it's crucial to remember that you deserve relationships that are both respectful and reciprocal. I warmly invite you to join our community as we dive deeper into Stoicism and its powerful teachings. Subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to hear how you plan to integrate these Stoic principles into your life. If you're unsure of what to say, simply comment, "I will change," to show that you've engaged with the video through to the end. Your participation and feedback are essential as we continue this journey of discovery together. Remember, the essence of fulfilling and meaningful relationships lies in mutual respect, proactive involvement, and, most importantly, honoring the intrinsic worth of both yourself and others. Let's work together to build connections grounded in genuine understanding and the wisdom of Stoicism.